Hello everyone, I'm attorney Vince Hein with Hein Law Offices, and in this video we're going to talk about grantor trusts. So first of all, what is a grantor trust, and then second of all, why should you care? Well, a grantor trust is just a trust where we use Internal Revenue Code section 674 through 679 to make it a grantor trust. Well, your revocable living trust that is extremely popular as an estate planning tool, that is a type of a grantor trust, right? It really means you, the grantor, right? It's still in the sense of the revocable living trust, it's just an extension of yourself, right? You have total control, etc. So the taxes are taxable to you, the grantor, as opposed to a trust as a separate entity that is now getting taxed not at the grantor's tax rate, but at the trust tax rate, which is far more punitive. Really, the grantor trust rules come into play more sort of deliberately, if you will, in the context of using a irrevocable nursing home protection type trust. And there we're making it a grantor trust so that the taxes are generally due to you, right? And at the same time, any assets transferred to that irrevocable trust will get a step up in basis so that your beneficiaries inherit that asset tax-free. So that's why we use grantor trust from the Medicaid crisis side of things. And again, it's just for ease of use, for lower tax bill on the income. And I don't want you to confuse this with an intentionally defective grantor trust, which is a little bit different, which I won't get into today in this video. But again, we're using those the Internal Revenue Code rules 674 through 679 in a way that triggers that grantor trust status intentionally for those purposes, right? The taxes are just going to get paid to you like they always did before. And the beneficiaries of that trust after your death are going to get that step up in basis and get that tax-free inheritance. And some of those are for the grantor trust rules. Some of them are just good tax planning. But that's what we use those rules for. And I do have trusts that are non-grantor irrevocable trusts as well, and they certainly have a place. But generally, we want it to be where you transfer your home, your rental property if you have one. If you've got a taxable brokerage account, right, we transfer that into the trust, and you are still paying the taxes just like before. The trust is not paying the taxes as a separate legal entity at the trust tax rates, which again are very punitive. So those are grantor trusts in a nutshell. A little bit technical, maybe more than you needed to know. But that's what we do as elder law attorneys when we design irrevocable trust. We want to trigger that beneficial tax status for you and for your loved ones after you die. Hope that helped a little bit. I'm attorney Vince Hein with Hein Law Offices. Thank you so much for watching.